thank you all so very much for being here.
What's your view on abortion?
Well, I think that until someone proves to me that life begins somewhere after conception, an abortion is taking a human life. And the federal government, and if you share this view and you believe that abortion is wrong, that well, the federal government, they've had a war on drugs, they've had a war on poverty, they've had a war on terror, and they've all resulted in more of what they're fighting a war against. And if we had the federal government declare war on abortion, in 5 years, men would be having abortions. So, while I am pro-life, for me as a congressman, as with most matters of criminal affairs, it needs to be a states' rights issue. And if you really care about ending abortion in this country, the best thing you can do, because nobody's really, I mean, there are very few sick people that are really pro-abortion. I mean, even the people that are pro-choice, generally are, if you sit down and talk to them, like, yeah, well, we don't want any abortions to have to happen. And it's very unfortunate that this has become such a huge divisive wedge issue. Because as human beings, I think everybody's inherently pro-life. At least at some level, even if you don't acknowledge it or publicly or in your politics, every human being has to, at some level, inherently be pro-life. And the best thing we can do to empower communities to end abortion as a means of birth control is to empower them to do what they need to do to organize, be it, in whatever way is suitable for those communities, and at the very least at the state level, if not a more local level, to do things like, have looser laws regarding adoption, so you don't have women encouraged by that to have abortion, and whatever programs those communities think is necessary to avoid unwanted pregnancies. Doesn't get any harder than that, right?
How do you feel about the intent of the bill?
Federal government should not have anything to do with healthcare whatsoever, beyond enforcing your individual rights to engage in free trade and commerce or whatever you think is necessary, and your rights to own your own body as you engage in providing or supplying healthcare, purchasing healthcare for yourself, or as organizing for it as a community. In terms of a proactive role, the federal government should have absolutely nothing. Only in that reactive role, in terms of respecting individual rights, should the federal government ever touch anything regarding healthcare whatsoever. I'm really looking forward to getting a gubernatorial candidate here for the Republican Party out front early on to get behind, so we can put together a united front as a party and really get a team working together, at least on the four major races we have in 2010. There's no Senate race in the state. We got 3 congressional seats. We got a governor's race. We got the lieutenant governor's race. And we really need to put together a united front for the Republican Party to make sure we can take back the state. So, thank you very much.